The emergency lights flickered, then went out. Darkness swallowed the basement. Her breath trembled. Her hands shook. Hello? Is anyone there? No answer. Just silence, and fear. Miles above her, in a world of glass offices and luxury, no one knew that the powerful CEO was trapped, alone, in the cold basement. But somewhere in the building, a single father, cleaning floors after midnight, heard her voice. And in that moment, two completely different lives were about to collide. Daniel Carter wasn't supposed to be here. Not in this building, not in this life. Once, he had dreams. A good job, a home, a future. But life doesn't ask permission before it breaks you. After his wife passed away in a sudden illness, everything collapsed. Bills piled up, friends disappeared, opportunities vanished. Now, he worked night shifts as a janitor in one of the biggest corporate towers in the city. Just to survive, just to take care of his 6-year-old daughter, Lily, Daniel pushed his cleaning cart slowly across the quiet hallway. His phone buzzed. A voice message. Daddy, don't be late tomorrow, it's my school show. His eyes softened. I won't, princess, I promise. But promises were becoming harder to keep. Emily Rhodes. Young, powerful, brilliant, CEO of a billion-dollar company. People admired her, feared her, respected her, but no one truly knew her. Behind the confident voice and sharp decisions was a woman carrying invisible loneliness. Cancel my dinner, Emily said sharply. But ma'am, I said cancel it. Her assistant nodded quickly. Emily looked out of the glass window. The city lights sparkled, but her eyes were empty. It was past midnight. Emily returned to the office to retrieve an important file. The building was nearly empty. She took the elevator down to the basement storage. The doors opened. She stepped inside. Then, click, the lights went out. The elevator doors slammed shut behind her. Hello. No signal. No lights. No way out. Her breathing quickened. For the first time in years, Emily Rhodes felt completely powerless. Upstairs. Daniel paused. He heard something. A faint voice. Help. He froze. Then listened carefully. Again. Please, someone. Without hesitation, he grabbed a flashlight and ran toward the basement. Scene. Hello. Daniel shouted. Down here. Her voice echoed. He followed the sound. His heart raced. When he found her, she was sitting on the cold floor, hugging herself. Shaking. Terrified. Daniel, hey, it's okay. I'm here. Emily looked up. For a second, she didn't see a janitor. She saw safety. Emily, I thought no one would come. Daniel, softly, someone always comes. He helped her stand. She leaned on him, her expensive clothes covered in dust. Her strong personality, replaced by vulnerability. They sat together while waiting for backup power. Daniel gave her his jacket. Emily hesitated, then accepted. Emily, you don't even know who I am. Daniel smiled lightly. Doesn't matter. The lights came back. Security rushed in. Ms. Rhodes, are you okay? Daniel froze. Ms. Rhodes. CEO, Emily Rhodes. His expression changed. He stepped back. Emily looked at him. Something shifted between them, but before she could say anything, her assistant rushed in. Ma'am, the board is waiting. Just like that, the moment ended. The next day, Daniel was called to the office. He stood nervously. Emily sat behind the large desk. Back to her usual self. Cold, professional. Emily, you helped me last night. Daniel, yes, ma'am. Emily, you'll be compensated. She slid an envelope across the table. Daniel looked at it, then at her. His eyes filled with disappointment. Daniel, I didn't do it for money. He walked out, leaving her, speechless. Days passed. But neither of them forgot. Daniel struggled to pay school fees. Lily asked softly, Daddy, are we poor? He smiled painfully. No, we're just in a tough chapter. Emily sat alone in her penthouse, holding the same jacket Daniel gave her. For the first time, money felt meaningless. Rain poured heavily one evening. Daniel waited outside Lily's school. But he was late. His shift had gone overtime. Lily stood alone, scared. Then, a luxury car stopped. Emily stepped out. She recognized Lily immediately. Are you Daniel's daughter? Lily nodded. Minutes later, Daniel arrived, breathless. When he saw Emily with Lily, he froze. Emily, she shouldn't wait alone. Daniel quietly, I know. Emily, you need help. Daniel, I don't need charity. Emily firmly, it's not charity. Silence. Then Lily smiled. Daddy, she's nice. Emily began helping, quietly. Not with money, but with opportunities. She arranged flexible work hours for Daniel. Helped Lily get into a better school. Visited them occasionally. Slowly, walls began to fall. One day, Daniel received a letter. Old documents. His late wife's records. And something shocking. The hospital that failed to save her was owned by Emily's company. His hands trembled. Anger surged. Pain exploded. Daniel stormed into her office. You own that hospital. Emily froze. What? That hospital killed my wife. Silence. Heavy. Crushing. Emily's eyes filled with tears. I didn't know. Daniel, of course you didn't. People like you never know. Her voice broke. I lost my parents in a hospital too. He paused. She continued. That's why I built better ones, or at least I thought I did. Tears fell. Not as a CEO, but as a human. Emily launched an investigation and discovered corruption, negligence, hidden reports. She shut down the hospital immediately. Publicly took responsibility. The board turned against her. She lost her position, lost her power, lost everything. Daniel watched the news. Shocked. She stepped down. Lily looked at him. Daddy, she's alone now. Daniel found her, not in an office, but sitting alone, in a small park. Daniel, you gave up everything. Emily, some things matter more. Silence. Then he sat beside her. Daniel, I was wrong about you. Emily smiled weakly. And I was late in understanding you. Months later, a small clinic opened. Free treatment for those who couldn't afford it. Run by Emily. Managed by Daniel. Lily ran through the hallway laughing. Emily looked at Daniel. Funny how life works. Daniel smiled. Yeah, sometimes it breaks you, just to bring you where you belong. Love is not about status. Kindness is not about money. And sometimes, the people we least expect become the reason our life finally makes sense. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, heart, comment your feelings crying, and subscribe for more emotional stories that stay with you forever. Sparkles.